Well, Bob, it's another exciting day in paradise, and boy, oh boy, is it a great day to be alive, especially when you consider the alternative. I wanted to talk about something a little bit serious to the heart for me. Just because something bad happens to you doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Doesn't mean that you need to give up, that there's no hope for you, that it's all over. Because everything that happens to you in life, bad and good, makes you who you are today. I wouldn't be where I am today had I not gotten a DUI in the past, had I not gotten kicked out of the military because of it, had I not been in the military, served for 11 years as a 19 Delta Cavalry Scout, been deployed, if I had not experienced every hardship and every good thing that happened in my life, even during my man-whore days, had all the different things that I experienced, the goods and bads, I wouldn't be who I am today had I not experienced those things. And the same can be said about you. Let's say something really bad has happened to you recently. Don't give up. That's why I always say, and I always put it in the comment, in the message thing for these videos, you're unstoppable. Nobody can stop you but yourself. Because it's the truth. The only time you're ever going to stop is if you actually make yourself stop. If you actually give up. If you actually quit from the hardships and problems you're dealing with. I wear the bad things that I've dealt with in my life as a badge of courage. I sometimes am a little bit too open about the hardships I've dealt with in life, being homeless and things like that. I sometimes admit it to complete strangers, and other people would say you should be ashamed of that. You shouldn't tell people about that type of stuff. And you know what I say to them? Why not? If I can have one person have a positive impact from my bad experiences, or they can learn something from my bad experiences, why not tell people about it? Why not? The same can be said about you and the things that you deal with in your everyday lives. If you're having a really bad day, or you're really stressed out, something really horrible happens, try and look at the bright side. I know it can be hard. I know it can be tough. It really is tough. Like in my job, for example, I knock on doors to collect water samples and schedule appointments to get a free water test done, and hopefully after they see how bad the water is, they'll want to improve their water. Sometimes people don't. That's fine. I have some days where I'll knock on 30 or so doors, not get a single appointment. It's rough. I'll get doors slammed in my face, have people's dogs try to attack me. I've had people point a gun at me at the door. I mean, I get all sorts of negativity doing what I do, but it's the nice people that I deal with, and I even will admit that to some people. It's the nice people that I deal with that completely make up for all the negative people. And that's the way you should look at bad things that happen in your life and bad things that are happening during your day. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because I have the same problem. I'll be driving down the road and some jerk-off will cut me off, and I'll be like, what the heck is wrong with you? I'll freak out for a second, and then I'll think and be like, so what? So what? It's no big deal. That's why I play my video games that I play and stream. That's why I really yell and holler a lot in those games. It's kind of my way of venting, getting your anger out. You have to get out that stress in some way. As long as you do it in a somewhat productive way, or you do it in a way that's not going to harm others or harm yourself, go ahead. I used to deal with stress by drinking. That was not a good way of dealing with stress. It actually makes things worse. So if you're stressing out, you're having a bad day, try and de-stress. Find some way of getting it out. But also, don't be ashamed of your bad. Don't be ashamed of the stuff that you deal with. It makes you who you are. It's made you who you are. And you wouldn't be anybody, you would be a completely different person had you not dealt with those bads and the goods. But anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the day, and the rest of the week for that matter. It's May. I hope y'all are staying classy and sassy as always, and if y'all watch me in stream, then I hope to see you in the stream when I stream, and otherwise, y'all have a fantastic day. Back to you in the studio, Bob.